You asked and the Prime Minister answered. Stephen Harper went on YouTube tonight to address questions in a virtual town hall. But what started as an exercise in grassroots democracy got a little hung up on a technical glitch. Senior correspondent Terry Malefsky is in Ottawa with all the details. Terry.
Well, Peter, the Prime Minister's encounter with YouTube did hit a few bumps in the road tonight. It was an hour late going up on YouTube's website, but in the end, the Prime Minister got to give pretty much the same responses that you see every day in the mainstream media. But what was new was the questions.
We will be able to balance our budget over basically a 5-year term without raising taxes.
From the deficit to Afghanistan, the questions were picked according to popularity by Google, which owns YouTube, and they were put to Harper by a senior Google executive, Patrick Pichette, who is Canadian. He selected questions like this.
Will the government continue its current financial commitment to aid in Africa of $2.1 billion per year?
Over the next year, foreign aid will increase again in Canada, will go up another 8%, very rapid growth. After that, it will be flatlined, it will be held constant.
On Afghan prisoners, Harper repeated what he says in the House.
And so I think our men and women in uniform and other public servants have been doing a good job in Afghanistan under extremely difficult conditions.
A lot of questions concern the environment.
Is your government willing to take the strong measures necessary to adequately deal with climate change?
When do you plan on getting serious about developing new green energy solutions for Canadians?
That's why we're investing in things like carbon capture and storage. It's why we have a green infrastructure fund in our economic stimulus program.
But the most popular issue was marijuana.
That I've just broken the law. What punishment, if any, would you sentence me?
In reply, Harper said drugs damage society.
When people are buying from the drug trade, they're not buying from their neighbor. They are buying from international cartels that are involved in unimaginable violence.
All in all, the answers tonight were not really surprising, but the questions were interesting and the format definitely something new. Peter.
All right, Terry, thanks very much. Terry Malefsky in Ottawa. So what are your thoughts about the Prime Minister on YouTube? Want to know what our At Issue panel thinks about it? Or do you have any other political questions? Send them in, because tomorrow night the gang's all here, a special Wednesday At Issue with Alan, Andrew, and Chantel. Just go to cbc.ca/thenational, submit your questions. We'll pick one for them to answer.